Hey everyone, my name is Umair, and today we are going to create this. So this simple stroke text reveal animation is created inside After Effects without any third-party plugin. So let's begin. Alright, so I am in After Effects, and we will begin by creating new composition. So let's call this main. Width and height will be 1920 by 1080. Frame rate 30 FPS and duration you can pick whatever you want. Click on OK. Now create another comp for our text, and this one I'm going to call this text, because we are going to type individual character for our letter. So I'm going to make width and height 800 by 800, and rest of the things will remain same. So we have the square comp, and in this one we are going to type individual character. For example, I am going to type design. And so that I am going to select the text tool and click over here. So I am going to type the first letter, which is D. Let me just quickly select this and align into the center, something like this. Also, let's make it anchor point into the center. So in order to do that, select the text layer and hold the Control key and double click on this pan anchor tool. And now the anchor point into the center. And for this example, you can use whatever font you want. I am using Montserrat Black, but this should work with any other font, whatever you like. So next step, to add some stroke to this. So in order to do that, select the text layer and in character panel just click on this icon. After that, just increase the stroke amount using this slider. Let's set this to 9. So this stroke doesn't have any fill. For fill, we can select this layer and press Ctrl D to duplicate this. Now take this layer above the stroke and enable the fill and stroke to none. So now you can see that we have the text which has this black fill and white stroke. So let's adding some colors to our stroke. So in order to do that, select the stroke layer, right click, layer style and click on gradient overlay. Now let's go under the gradient overlay. And from here it's completely up to you, can set the angle to whatever you want. But I want this to start from this side, so I'm going to set this angle to 0. So now you can see that it's going from black to white. And we can edit the colors by clicking on this edit gradient, and from here you can pick whatever color you want. If you want to add new color, then you can just click wherever you want. And after that you can pick whatever color you want. Let's pick this nice purple color. Now I'm just playing with the position of colors, and you can also change the position of color however you like. So here you can see we have created this look, and once you're happy with this, we are ready to create more characters. So to create more characters, you can select the text comp and press Ctrl D to duplicate it, and rename it to however you like. Now we can open this up. Here are two ways to change the characters. One is simply duplicating the layer, then going inside the each comp, and you can just replace the each characters. Or you can use a nice expression. So you can choose any layer, and let's go under the text, under the source text, hold Alt and click on stopwatch. After that, type this expression, this comp.name. And do same for second layer of text. Now if I select any layer and rename it with any letter, it will automatically changed. So in the same way we can type our full name. After that, go back to the main comp and drag and drop the all layer one by one. Now select all layers, expect the D layer, and move the all layer to this side. Now I'm going to select D and drag it over here. Now select another character and move it over here, and let's place it somewhere around here, just like that. Do same for each character. Now you can create your own custom look. We're ready to create a null object. Right click and select null object. Now select all layers and parent with null object. And now we can select null and we can control their scale. Now animate our characters. To animate, select all the layers and press P for position. And let's go to somewhere around 1 second and 30 frames. And add a keyframe for position. And go to the very beginning of the layers. Go to the Align panel and make sure it is set on composition. Align all layers into the center. Click here multiple times to make sure that all of these are aligned into the center. Now add Scale Animation to Null. Add a keyframe for scale and go to beginning of the null and scale this up. Now select all keyframes, press F9 to easy ease them. Go under the graph editor and create graph to just like this. Now you can see that we have created this sort of animation. Now let's quickly add some opacity. Just select all layers, expect null and second layer. Press T for opacity. Go to 30 frames forward. Add a keyframe. Now got beginning of layers and set this 0%. Now you can around with the position, and let's move them further apart. Now we are ready to add reflection on it. So in order to do that, you can select all the layers, then right-click and pre-compose them. After that, select this and press Ctrl D to duplicate it and rename it to reflection. Then you can select this, right-click. Then you can go to transform and click on flip vertical. And move this down below just like that. Now in order to make this into a reflection, we can select this and select Shape tool to create a mask just like that. After that, select the layer, press F for mask feather, and increase the mask feather. And if you want, you can select this and press T for opacity and decrease the opacity. Our reflection not align with our text. So in order to that, select the layer and animate the position just like that. And make the graph to something like this. And if you want, you can add some glow. Search for glow in effects and preset. Apply the glow effect onto this layer and copy the settings just like that. Also create a duplicate of the glow effect on this layer. So, this is the final results. By the way, I can also provide the project file, link in the description below. Don't forget to check out and follow my Instagram. All the links are in description below. So, that is for today. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay creative. Goodbye.